Welcome to the 2014 Charge Conference for Sudley United Methodist Church. Several years ago, Sudley developed a set of strategic goals which have shaped every aspect of our life together. These goals are 1. Becoming and growing followers of Christ. 2. Managing our resources to support our ministry. 3. Strengthening our education program. And 4. Building our participation and support of missions. We've had 7 professions of faith and welcomed 13 new members to our family. We've also had 5 baptisms, including one youth who chose a full immersion baptism surrounded by her peers and family. Since our last Charge Conference, the trustees completed the refinancing package on our parsonage. The trustees have also begun conversations with the Duffy House, an organization that provides safe havens to women and children who are survivors of domestic abuse, to determine whether our Millhouse campus might be a good site for their new administrative headquarters and potentially housing for the victims. The UMM completely repainted our education wing, and as of today, new carpeting is being installed in all the classrooms. The UMM also continues to open our parking lot up to the community from May to October for a monthly flea market. At the beginning and end of each season, a truck arrives from Caring and Sharing Ministries to collect anything that is unsold and deliver to needy families in southwestern Virginia. Nothing goes to waste. Strengthening our education program has been one of our main focuses this year. Knowing how crucial building a strong children's program is for Sudley's future, one generous family donated 100% of the funds needed to hire a part-time children's ministry coordinator. She has done an outstanding job engaging the children and building a strong program that includes basic Christian education, music and participation in worship, and service to the community. Another huge step we made this year towards strengthening our education program was to change our Sunday worship schedule to 2 services with Sunday school in the middle. This has not been an easy change, but we now have 4 adult classes in addition to our children and youth Sunday schools. All of which brings us to what Sudley is really all about: missions. At Sudley, missions are all about building relationships, and we start right here in our own community by offering a wide array of classes for both our members as well as our neighbors. Offering classes like Financial Peace University and a grief support group has helped us to reach into our community and get to know our neighbors. In the spring, we offer a blessing of the animals for the whole community. This has become very popular, and we now also collect donations of materials, toys, food, and cash donations for Friends of Homeless Animals, a local no-kill animal shelter. This year, we even had horses. We did Cokesbury's Workshop of Wonders this year for Vacation Bible School, which was attended by about 60 students from all over the community. We offer a fall festival with a fun house and trunk or treat and a spooky walk through the cemetery. Have a strong Stephen ministry that works quietly behind the scenes, providing high-quality, one-to-one, Christ-centered caring to people who are hurting. On the anniversaries of the first and second battles of Manassas, we celebrate our rich history by offering living history tours, special worship services, and retelling the story of how Sudley played a part in the reconciliation of our country. In June of this year, Pete Canlan, our representative on the Prince William County Board of Supervisors, awarded Sudley the Gainesville Hero Award for our service to the Gainesville Haymarket community, but especially for our commitment to the local homeless shelter and food distribution center, known locally as SERVE. Our youth volunteer at SERVE twice a month to work in the food distribution center, sorting and repackaging food. Our church also prepares breakfast for the shelter residents every other month, and we collect items like cold weather clothes and school supplies and, of course, food throughout the year. One of the things that makes Sudley so special is the fact that we are a tithing church. This means that 10% of every dollar we receive for our general fund goes into missions. In the last year alone, this has allowed us to underwrite or host the preparation of 45,000 meals with Stop Hunger Now, and match over $1,000 raised by the youth for the World Vision 30-hour famine. In early July, a small group of our youth went to the mission Reach in Roanoke, where they got to work at a feeding center and the rescue mission and a battered women's shelter. Several members of the Sudley Youth Praise Band, The Found, were able to assist in leading worship each night. Later in the month, an adult mission team went to Cap Haitian, Haiti, continuing our twice-a-year commitment to improve the lives of Haitians. For 11 years, we've been setting up sustainable engineering products such as wells, and this year the Lenten offering raised by our children purchased 2 goats for Haitian families. While our adults were in Haiti, a much larger team of youth and adults went to Costa Rica, where we were able to build a retaining wall around a community park, expanded the facilities of an evangelical Methodist church, ran a vacation Bible school, and visited some of the squatter towns where some of the poorest of the poor live. The primary purpose for visiting these precarios is to assist strong missions in their established feeding programs. Most of the children that live in these communities are undocumented immigrants from Nicaragua, and the meals that they receive and these feeding programs may be the only meal they get all day. But the reason why the teens love these visits so much is to play with the children. For many of the Sudley teens, this was their second trip to Costa Rica, and they were so excited to reconnect with the children that they had made friends with 2 years ago. But saying goodbye is always the hardest part. One of the great joys of working with young people is watching the Lord continue to work in their lives after they've grown up. This year, these 2 young women have decided to commit their first year out of college to full-time ministry. This young lady has committed her first year of ministry to campus outreach at Virginia Tech, helping incoming freshmen find and live out their own lives of faith. Her cousin, who she used to have to drag to youth group when they were in high school, is a professional softball player and now working with Virginia Tech's Athletes in Action. Thanks to our mission tithe, we were able to help both of these young women fulfill the fundraising requirements for them to live out their calling. Now that fall is upon us, we turn our attention to the UMW's 91st Annual Bazaar. The funds raised at this event will finance the UMW's missions for the upcoming year, and it couldn't be done without the help of hundreds of volunteers from both the community and the church. All in all, 2014 really has been a marvelous year, and we can't wait to see the marvelous things that He has planned for us in the coming year.